Hey everyone, my name is Wedge, and welcome to week 2 of Amonkhet preview season. There's a lot left to see in this set, including gods, counters, draw spells, zombies, and a ton more. But before we get to that, it's time for a giveaway to celebrate everything Amonkhet. Together with the professor from Tolarian Community College, we're giving away a booster box of Amonkhet, a bundle, and one of each Planeswalker deck to a lucky subscriber. All you have to do is click the first link in the description, be a subscriber to the Mana Source, Tolarian Community College, or both, and you're entered to win. Best part? We're giving away 2 sets of Amonkhet swag, anywhere in the world, shipped for free. All you have to do is be subscribed and click that first link in the description to be entered for your chance to win. Want to win a ton of Amonkhet goodies? It couldn't be easier. Oketra the True is 4 mana for a 3/6 legendary creature god with double strike and indestructible. Oketra can't attack or block unless you control at least 3 other creatures. You can also pay 4 mana and create a 1/1 white warrior token with vigilance. Okay, I'm trying not to be massively disappointed that this card doesn't create cat tokens, but it's difficult to hold back the tears. If we move beyond that, the clause on Oketra is way easier to appease in theory than the other gods we've seen so far. Having the god plus 3 other creatures in any creature-based deck should be something that you're able to do. Now, what makes Oketra particularly devastating? Her stats. She's a 3/6 with double strike and indestructible for 4 mana. That's brutality on the ground. If you can get enough creatures, Oketra's gonna bully your opponent into submission. It's really difficult to deal with a double striking attacker with indestructible and high toughness. That's so much redundancy, it's insane. I'm actually a fan of Oketra. It scares me severely in any white-based creature deck. Censor is 2 mana for an instant with cycling costing 1 blue. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 1. Let's get this out of the way right now. This is not miscalculation. Let's just pull that bandage off. I will say, however, that Censor is actually pretty interesting. You get to punish your opponent for tapping out, and once that is no longer an issue, you can cycle this away so at least the card is relevant throughout the game. It definitely helps when worrying about its drawbacks, and cycling for 1 blue is nothing, another upside. I want to hate on this card because it isn't miscalculation or it simply isn't better, but I'm having a hard time doing that because in Standard right now players are tapping out. A lot. Especially in the early turns as they develop their stupidly overpowered boards. I can see this in blue control decks for early game disruption. You get to mess with your opponent tapping out and then cycle it when it's no longer useful late game. We need to get beyond hating that the card isn't better and accept where we're at. This could see play even if players won't be excited about it. Pull from Tomorrow is X and 2 blue for an instant. Draw X cards, then discard a card. Now this is a draw spell, hot dog. I mean, it's no Sphinx's revelation, but come on, what is nowadays? Honestly, Pull from Tomorrow is amazing for a few reasons. First, it's instant speed, thank the heavens for that. Second, you only discard 1 card regardless of how much you draw, which means you can get rid of something you don't need that was in your hand originally, or you can ditch something with graveyard-based shenanigans, it doesn't matter. Either way, this is one efficient draw spell, and it synergizes really well with Kefnet the Blue God. I'm cautiously optimistic. I can easily see a couple of these making it into a blue-based control deck if there's enough in Standard to bring that together. I'm getting a little excited for blue. Is that wrong? I'm going to be disappointed, aren't I? I can't help it. This card is great. Liliana's Expertise is 3 of anything and 2 black for an enchantment. Zombies you control get +1/+1. When Liliana's Expertise enters the battlefield, create 2/2/2 zombie tokens. Yes, everything about this is amazing. Not only are you getting 2 3/3s for 6 mana right off the bat, but every embalmed creature is a zombie. So many zombies. I am so pumped for more zombie tribal support in both Standard and Commander. You want to tell me that Gisa and Geralf or Grimgrin won't run this card? Please. They're drooling just like me, which is weird to imagine in my head. Anyways, great card. If you can blink your non-land permanents, even better. If not, it's still strong. I'm a big fan. I can't wait for some crazy black-white zombie craziness in Standard. This is gonna be so fun. Never is 1 of anything and 2 black for a sorcery. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Return is 4 mana for a sorcery with Aftermath. Exile target card from a graveyard. Create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Yeah, Ruinous Path didn't exactly make waves, and while this isn't strictly better or worse than Ruinous Path, I fear it's going to fall into the same hole. Sorcery speed removal is blah. Everyone hates it outside of limited, and that return spell, I get that it targets something useful in the graveyard, maybe, but 4 mana? also at sorcery speed, I'm sorry, but this Aftermath card definitely doesn't do it for me. It's way too slow for something that's clearly supposed to be constructed playable, or at least I think it's supposed to be constructed playable. I honestly can't tell with this one. I'm not sure what to think. Sorcery speed, though, it's gonna haunt us forever on these cards. Anyone else miss Hero's Downfall? Those were good times. And it wouldn't be Magic without a Hydra. Honored Hydra, 6 mana for a 6/6 snake Hydra with Trample and Embalm costing 4 mana. Wait, the Embalm only costs 4 mana on this? Okay, this is a Hydra I might actually play. This card is very good. Obviously 6 mana for a 6/6 with Trample in this day and age isn't amazing, crazy, awesome, wonderful. But 4 mana for a 6/6 with Trample that's uncounterable because it's an ability you're using from your graveyard? Yeah, that's standard playable easily. Now, obviously, there are going to be graveyard hate cards, but I don't care. 4 mana for this Embalmed is a steal and absolutely worthy of being a rare. Mark my words, this is much better than you might think. One of the better Hydras we've seen in some time. It's just absurd. 4 mana for a 6/6 with Trample, that's insanity. Come on. What an interesting suite of cards we got to look at today. How do you feel about Oketra? Is that what you expected from the White God? What about the crazy new draw spell or insane new Hydra? I think today had some sneakily good rares. Also, be sure to click the first link in the description to enter the giveaway for a ton of Amonkhet swag. Free to enter, open worldwide. And be sure to stay tuned to the channel for the latest and most reliable Amonkhet spoiler information you could ever need. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. This video is brought to you in part by TCGplayer.com. Amonkhet boxes are down to $90 each. If you are ever going to pre-order the set, it has to be now, right? $90 per box? That's an amazing price. And if you don't have an LGS, here's your chance to take advantage. Just click the link on the screen. It helps the channel. We all get pretty stuff. Everyone wins. Enjoy.
What?